Hi everyone. So today, or for our unit today, is Unit 10 Weather Observation, and we had to do our weather observation from our 5-day course, or 5 days observation, and compare it to our nearest weather station, or to the National Weather Service, and we just compared and found what was different and similar to that. So on to the presentation. So this is where I did my observation, just in the backyard of my house. And you can see it's a pretty good area. Just in a few miles from North Pole in the Badger area. For my day 1, March 8th, 2022 observation, I recorded 25.6 degrees and my max 35.4 degrees and my minimum at 1.7. For the nearest weather station, it recorded the average temperature at 12 degrees and the minimum at -4 and the max at 27. From what I recorded for my wind was 0 miles per hour from the north, and they recorded 11 miles per hour wind from the north. And for our precipitation, we had none recorded. So that was the only thing in our records that were the same. As for my day 2, March 9th, 2022 observation, for my observation, I got the current temperature at 26.6 degrees and the max at 31.8 degrees and the minimum at 20.3 degrees. What was recorded on the nearest weather station was the average temperature of 25 degrees and the max at 30 degrees and the minimum at 19 degrees. And I recorded the wind at 0 miles per hour from the north. And what was recorded from the north, or I'm sorry, from the nearest weather station was 7 miles per hour from the north as well. Mine was a little lower, but from their average color was 0.9 degrees, so it was average sky cover. And as for my precipitation, I got light snow, and they recorded light snow and fog. Day 3 of my observation on March 10th, 2022, I collected the current temperature at 10.0 degrees and 26.0 degrees for my max, and 9.7 degrees for my minimum. But what was recorded on my nearest weather station was the average of 23 degrees and the minimum at 20 degrees and the maximum at 25 degrees. And from the weather, or nearest weather station, the gust speed was 21 miles per hour northeastern, and I got 60 miles per hour from northeastern too. In the precipitation, I got none, but they recorded light snow and fog during that day. As my 4th day observation, I got the temperature of 20.2 degrees and my max at 20.63 degrees and my min at 9.4 degrees. What was recorded for the nearest weather station I seen was the average of 8 degrees and the max at 25 degrees and the minimum at -10 degrees. And what I recorded was 6 miles per hour from the northeastern. Then the nearest weather station recorded 14 miles per hour towards the north. And precipitation was none, and they had the following as none too. For my day 5 March 12th, 2022 observation, I recorded the current temperature at 21.1 degrees, my max for 31.8 degrees, and my minimum at 20.3 degrees. For the nearest weather station, they recorded the average temperature at 1 degrees, the minimum at -15, and the max at 16 degrees. From what I recorded and observed, I got 12 miles per hour from the northeastern. They recorded 26 miles per hour from the northeastern. And for the precipitation, I recorded none, and they recorded none as well. And I'd like to say thank you for watching this video and what I learned from both the nearest weather station or the national weather station. Both our observations were slightly close or slightly different than in our observation, and they seem to have a much more valued temperature on all the observation than I did. But from these observations, I learned much more from the temperatures, the sky, and what each meaning meant to our observation. And I would like to say too is sorry if we hear noise in the background. That is not anything that you should be worried about. Anyways, thank you for watching my video again. Oh, before I forget, the degrees or the temperatures were recorded as Fahrenheit. And then, thank you. See you on the next unit.